This is a free call from
Todd, what?
An incarcerated individual at
the Louisiana State Penitentiary.
This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number.
To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
When you hit that, when you left the parish and you know you was heading to Angola, bro.
Yeah.
Man, just hitting that compound, just hitting Angola. How did you feel, bro?
I didn't know what to feel. The only thing I knew was I had to hold on to the hope I had because it was in the parish where I got changed at, man. Man, it was new to man. Hey, bro, when I first got saved, man, I was jumping on the phone, calling everybody, trying to tell them about Jesus, the new Jesus I had met. But, most people figure, that's that jailhouse religion, man. These crazy, he don't know what he's talking about. So after a while, the first year, God said, you ain't got to tell everybody what you believe. Just believe what you believe,
Right,
and,
right.
Yeah, so I was trying to call, all my aunties, everybody who had been telling me about Jesus, my mom and them when I was learning. They was happy. They knew it was real, but at the same time, man, I just had to stay humble and let God do what he was doing in my life, man. So, man, that was the greatest liberation in my life. Bro. I ain't lying. Even though I'm incarcerated for 28 years, I'm mentally and spiritually, man, I've been free, bro. I'm free indeed, man.
Yes, yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. So did they treat you differently? Did they treat you rough? You know what I'm saying? When you first went there?
Talking about the security?
Yeah, the security.
No, bro. I ain't know because they are here other death row inmates here already, but they had a couple of old dudes who had worked at here that had based their personal opinion on what they saw in the media, said a few things, man, and I thought that was the journey would be like, man, but for the most part, the personnel in the prison that work here, man, you carry yourself in the certain manner, but people give you respect, and they respect you.
Regardless of what you do.
Regardless. Yeah, regardless of what you did, it's just how you carry yourself, man, and I had 3 infractions early on, little minor write-up when I was here, man, over the 28 years.
Yeah.
26
How many
years
write-ups? How many write-ups you had since
I had 3 when I first came, but I haven't had any in 22 years.
22 years without a write-up?
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
Man, that's a long time, man. I mean,
Yeah,
I done did time, bro. That's, I don't believe in write-ups either, but man, that's a lot of years. That's a lot of years, bro.
For the most part, just as far as getting in the altercations and stuff that come with prison life, man, it can be avoided. Some things you can't avoid, but I didn't get right up because of that. But just carry yourself with respect. If you leave the thing when the people come down, they got a job to do, they gonna do it for you. If not, they go about their day, go about their way. So
right.
I'll stay out some way, bro.
Right.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, man. It took time for God to work on me, bro, because
it did.
I still haven't reached the point of perfection yet. And there was the thing, bro. Back then sometimes they had fight with some dudes from Mayfair, some dudes from Frog and Mole Senate class, this dude and that, and man, it was always my job to be the mediator. I always felt that position even before then, because I messed with dudes and messed with dudes. Man, if it wasn't nothing to really fight over, I had to make them think, bro. And so it was a group of dudes, that came with, and I came with, but it never ended up in there. So back then, like at Lehigh, I had a couple of fights. The most thing we fight for back then, when you look back at, man, dude was fighting over girlfriends and girls. I'm like, really?
For real, we always trying to shoot on the same old ladies. You know what I'm saying? Back then,
Yes.
For real.
Yeah.
For real, man. I miss those days, Todd, bro. I ain't lying, bro.
Yeah.
I miss those days.
Yeah, but I came to learn in prison, though, man. I mean, 2 men could always work something out, bro. But, man, in school, I mean, you can't go at it. But I always try to, take the higher ground when it comes to stuff like that. don't back down, you know, be no coward, be a man nevertheless. But man, if it's something that you could avoid, then man, what's the first reason to put yourself in that position?
Right.
Yeah, I don't have nothing to prove, but I got to take care of myself by all means.
Already, man.
Yeah.
Already, man.
Yeah.
And like I said, man, we talked about it. You had asked me one time, man, that I kind of slowed down on my letters and, you know, writing you and stuff. And like I had told you, man, you know, it felt kind of difficult talking to you, you know, knowing you on death row. You know, I'm like, man, what can I tell my homie? You know what I'm saying? You know, I hope I don't say the wrong thing. You know, just a sign of concern, you know what I'm saying? And that used to mess with me, bro, you know? So
yeah.
that's
well,
what that was.
I understand that, because some of my cousins felt that way. Some of my other partners felt, you know, they like, man, I didn't know how to write you, man, because I ain't know what to say, you know, and the shoe on the other foot, I probably wouldn't know what to tell nobody in that position either, you know. But man, truth is, you know, it got a lot of people in society, but they got family members and loved ones in prison, man, and sometimes people in prison, you know, we feel a certain way when people walk away from it, but at the same time, you got to realize nobody puts you guilty, but probably yourself. Everybody ain't guilty of it, you know. I can say that much. I know everybody ain't guilty, but at the same time.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
Yeah.
This is a call from an offender at a Louisiana Department of Corrections facility.
Yeah. So I said that to people, you know, if you got loved ones of them, man, I tell people to hold them down the best you can. There ain't got to be about no money and stuff, man. If it's just a letter, in the phone call, just to let them know we got you, whatever. That mean a lot. That mean a lot to people, mental health, and for their morale and everything. And to the dudes in prison, man, if nobody ain't hollering at you, man, hold yourself down. You know, just do what you got to do. Just take care of yourself and keep a positive mindset. You know, you can't get rid of this person walk away, man. People got obligations and responsibilities out there too. Where you're not one of them, you know, nobody's out there to take care of you, bro. Not even your own, you know, immediate family, but people do it out of love, and that's something to be grateful for, man. So everybody that's right there and holler at me, come see me, whatever man it is, man, I'm grateful for it. So I thank God for that. Because, you know, some people don't have that, God.
Right. So that'll be you telling your brothers on death row, man, just to basically keep their heads up. You know what I'm saying? Don't lose faith, you know?
I sure will, man. I've been hollering at the home team and the ones that know y'all, brother. And tell them, you know, that I've been rapping with you and, you know, everything's good and what's out there and y'all sending love out to them, bro.
Well, you know, I'm here, bro. I want the world to hear your words, bro. You know, just, you know, let them know, you know, Tar Western, you know, real Tar Western. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The one today,
so
Tar Western, you know. And if you have anything you want to tell them, you know, you can tell them whatever you need to tell them.
Yeah, man, I'm grateful for the opportunity, bro. But my thing about it, bro, everybody, the thing about it, man, that keeps people together is love. You know, I look at the family, bro, the family dynamic and it's broke down. I know the world changed. You can't expect everything to be the way it is. But, man, one thing about it, man, you got to keep your family together out there. But we know everybody be hollering about I love you, fam, F-A-M, man, but don't forget the I-L-Y, you know. Family spelled with 6 words, and I-L-Y is still I love you. You know, everybody say, man, I love you, bro, I love you, dog. Well, man, you got to mean it when you tell people you love you, know? You really got to love, you know. The first love is self-love. You got to love yourself. And that was one of the things I had to learn, you know, when I was a young man, I girlfriends and my children, mothers and stuff I had, man, I really couldn't, I loved them, but I couldn't love them because I couldn't love myself. I didn't know what love was. Now I love the street. And I was in love with other things as well, you know. And so, you know, and I couldn't give them that attention I do, man. Going into manhood, bro, I realized, man, when you tell somebody these stuff, man, you got to hold people down like that.
And the thing is this, one, that's all it takes is one little mistake, man, and your life could be gone.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. One mistake, quick mistake,
and man,
one quick.
Me knowing you, bro, man, you've been a good dude, bro. You know, I would have never thought in a million years, bro, that, you know, I saw you on the news or I heard that. You know, I'm like, no, bro. Not
you have
him.
1 minute left.
Not him. You know what I'm saying? But
you know.
you know.
Yeah, Ain't nothing we raised up in the neighborhood would tell us prepare for death row, and nothing in school taught us for that. So I never thought I'd see myself here neither, you know. But lo and behold, when I woke up here that morning, man, I knew something was broken and something had to be fixed, man. And one thing about it, man, God fixed it, bro.